30, 40, 50 years from now, we're gonna look back historically on Houston art and they will be a flagship there. It's homegrown. I am an illustrator, digital artist, and painter. I like the words illuminating, transcendental, enlightening, contrasting, and expansive. So the work ultimately is about helping people, reminding people, sort of being a focal point of inspiration for people to tap into freedom and enlightenment. I want people and human beings to know that they're sovereign, free human beings, and the work is just a vehicle for me to express that message consistently and straightforwardly, and to bypass all of the sort of illusions that we'll tell ourselves and put in front of ourselves that kind of get in the way of us realizing that. And so that's kind of a simple way of describing what the work's about and why it exists, how this came to be. How the work is made is I start off with traditional drawings done in graphite pencil, and then I transpose them digitally. I scan them in, and I do the colors, the textures, and effects digitally. So it's this fusion between digital and traditional, and so the final output is a digital piece that's all original and all its own. The hardest thing about being an artist sometimes is really putting so much of you into your work and watching the wide amount of reception that you'll get towards it. Your self-worth is not in the work as well. Like I think that's why Lex Simone exists the way it does. It's like who I am is not always in the work. It's always, it's like there's a healthy degree of separation for me. And while it comes from a personal space, I also am very accepting of all the feedback, good, bad, ugly, great, astounding. I guess hardship that you deal with is the choice of how to financially keep these things going. I do quite fine as an artist, but that's because I have models and structures as an artist and as a business person that help it thrive. One of the, I guess, joys or the good things about being an artist is you get to be an artist. Like, you can't really beat that. So it's not a dream, it's the only option. And when you look at it that way, people kind of go, what do you mean? I said, no, like it's, I do this or there's not me. You literally go into the community and you just get it out there. You're like, are you having a show? I want to be in it. How do I get in it? Do you have a market? I want to be in it. You're doing this? I want to be in it. Hi, you don't know me. I want to be in it. If you build it, they will come. And you've got to stand outside the building. And you have to, you know, hand them a postcard. And you have to say, I really would love you to see this. And you have to love what you do so much, that you can't shut up about it anyway. How do I get this message of freedom across to people in a way that feels warm, inviting, but also a realization that I don't have to give you anything. I don't have to force you to believe in anything. ironic, you know, like why force you to feel free? Why would I have to yell at you about that? It should be inviting and soft, because the realization is inviting and soft. You know, you don't realize your freedom when you are yelling and fighting and in a state of contrast. You realize your freedom when you're in a state of peace. And if I can create work that invites that, and I feel like that things get across much better.